Today's practice is going to start in child's pose. So go ahead and come down to your knees. This is a great place if you have a bolster or a blanket and you'd like to lay it down along your midline to lay on. You do not have to, but that is an option. We're going to come into wide leg child's pose. Take your knees wide. Your toes come towards each other. Your hips might not sit all the way down. That's okay. You can also put a block here. Going to drop your head down to the mat. Extend your arms out and release. To take inventory of your body, how you're feeling, what's tight, what you might need, and then compare it to the end of your practice. Inhale, come up to tabletop. Come through a few rounds of cat-cow, dropping your belly on your inhale. Exhale, rounding the spine, gazing to your thighs. Breathing in, drop the chest and belly, look up. Exhale, round. And move with your own breath. And if you want to twist and turn, if you want to exaggerate the moves, do that. Yoga is an opportunity to listen to your own body and move in ways that feels good and what you need. Coming back to table, extend your right foot behind you, toes to the ground, press through your heel. Get a nice big stretch, and then you're going to rock and move forward and back. You might have some creaks and pops, working those energy lines out, awakening the spaces in your body. Coming back to table and switching, left leg behind you, toes to the mat. Again, pressing through the heel, nice big stretch, and then moving forward and back here. Coming back to table, setting up for downward dog. Hands are fanned onto the ground. Fingertips are facing to the front, and then you're going to lift your hips. If you want to, you can lift your toes up, pressing your heels back. You can pedal, just kind of moving, getting the body open and ready to move. Place the left foot towards the center of your mat. Lift the right leg up into a three-legged dog. If you need to, you can drop your left knee to the mat for more stability. You can also bend your knee, bring your heel towards your tailbone, and then lift the knee up, opening the hips up to the right. Drop your knee and make a circle and lift the knee back up. Do that 2 more times. Drop the knee, make a circle, lift back up. And 1 more time, knee drops down, makes a circle, comes back up. Go ahead and come back into your three-legged dog, and then step down and we'll switch sides. Inhaling the left leg up. Again, dropping the knee down if you'd like. Bend the knee, and then open to your left this time. Still pressing through your fingertips, pressing away from your wrists, hips into the sky. Go ahead and drop the knee down and make your circle. Do that 2 more times. Drop, lift up, drop, lift up. Come back into your three-legged dog, and then step down into downward facing dog. Take 1 breath together. Open your mouth and sigh it out. Walk your fingertips back to your feet and come into ragdoll forward fold. I like to flip my palms here or grab opposite elbows, completely releasing your neck and spine down. Crown of the head is towards the earth. You can shake your head yes and no to release any tension here. Again, your knees can be bent as much as needed. Breathing. On your next inhale, you're going to slowly roll all the way up to standing. Take your time. No rush at all. On your inhale, reach up to the sky. And then exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Breathe in, reach out and all the way up. And then exhale, forward fold all the way down. Go ahead and walk yourself back into downward facing dog. And this time we are going to come back into three-legged dog, but we're going to come forward into pigeon pose. So your knee is going to come to the ground. It can come to the center of the mat to start, and then you're going to move it over to the right. The ankle and the foot is going to be more toward the center, and it can be towards the top of the mat, or like I said, stay in the midline. You're going to work with your body here. This is a great place to grab a blanket for extra support if you need it underneath that right hip to keep it lifted, because you don't want to drop the hip to the side. want to keep it up. So go ahead and adjust as needed. And then you're going to come down to your forearms. You can use a bolster, you can use a block, or you can just use your arms to relax down. We will be here for a few breaths. So it should feel resistance, but not pain. And if you feel pain, you can back out at any time. Come into child's pose, wide leg child's pose if you need or want to. Otherwise, work to quiet the mind by breathing in your nose and out. You'll know if your sacral chakra is blocked if you have a creativity block. If you've ever heard of writer's block, that is a huge indicator. The energy is not flowing properly, or you have accumulated blocks that are storing in that area. Yoga and meditation and other practices like that work to realign the meridian lines, which are your energy lines, so that the body can properly communicate, take in information, and release what's not necessary or needed. Go ahead and take a last breath and exhale it out. Slowly bring yourself up and sit off to the right side, bringing your left leg forward. You're going to come into double pigeon pose. So both shins are going to be parallel with the top of the mat, and they're going to stack on top of one another. If this isn't accessible to you, just come into butterfly pose by bringing the soles of your feet together. So go ahead and set up. Your feet are going to be somewhat flexed here. You're going to sit up nice and tall, and as you exhale, you start to hinge forward. You can walk your hands forward. You can place your forearms on your thighs to add a little resistance, but go with your breath. Might notice that the longer you're here, the deeper you can actually hold. Take one more breath. Exhale it out. Go ahead and roll forward and step back into downward facing dog. And pedal it out, move, maybe shake your head, release all the tension here. And exhale. And we'll set up for the left side. Lift the leg, bring the knee forward and out to the left side. The back knee extends and comes down. Ankle is midline. You can put your blanket or block underneath your left hip so it doesn't collapse to the left side. And then as you're ready, exhale and fold. Again, coming to hands, forearms, fists, blanket, pillow, bolster, anything that supports you and enables you to release and relax in this pose. And the word relax might kind of sound counterintuitive. If you're like me, the beginning of my practice, this pose was not my favorite. I guess I had a hard time sitting in the uncomfortable spaces. But now, it is definitely one of my favorites. And the way I feel afterwards is so amazing and so worth it. Sometimes we have to go through a little bit of resistance or uncomfortableness to reach the end there, to reach the goal. Continue to breathe in your nose and out your nose. And take about 3 more breaths here. And when you're ready, go ahead and slowly start to press up, pressing your hands into the mat, coming off to the left side, bringing the right leg forward this time, coming into your double pigeon or your butterfly pose. Sit up nice and tall, hands in front of you or forearms on your legs, and fold. Keep your spine nice and long here, and breathe. When your mind starts to wander, bring your awareness back to your breath so you can stay present in this moment. Feeling the sensations, deepening the breath, and relaxing the mind. A couple more breaths. Press yourself up and come back into downward dog or into child's pose. Wiggle and move one last time here, and we're going to make our way down to your knees and then to your seat. All right, we're going to come into wide leg forward fold. So I'm turning on my mat. You might want to as well. And you can sit onto the edge of a blanket or just sit flat. I like to take my hands behind me and lift myself so I can fold forward a little bit better and I'm level on my sits bones. Walk your hands in front of you, and as you exhale, start to walk your fingertips forward. Keep pressing through your heels and breathe. Another place for block, pillow, or blanket if you would like. My family and I take Taekwondo together, and my daughter, she's 8 this month. She's so flexible. She can go all the way down, and it just makes me think that as adults, that's still possible in us. We just have to stay consistent. Imagine if we would have stayed consistent from childhood. But alas, we are here and working towards what is best for our body. And honestly, 10 minutes a day, 15 minutes a day of movement will literally change your life. Breathe in as you look up, walk yourself back. And then I want you to frame your right foot, right leg, and then you're going to fold over the leg. Imagine bringing your heart towards your knee. You can walk your fingertips out, still pressing through your heel, activating the back side of the body here. You can stay here, or you can take your left hand to your ankle or shin and add into a twist. And unwinding from the twist, walking yourself up, coming to the left side, framing that leg, and folding heart to knee or head to knee pose here. Staying here, or taking the right hand to the left side of the foot, ankle, or shin, and twisting with a little fold here. And go ahead and unwind, lift the knees up, come to tabletop here. One more round of cat and cow. Drop your belly, lift up, and exhale, fold. When you're doing cow pose, think of bringing the eyes of your elbows to the front. Tailbone lifts. Exhale, one vertebrae at a time as you round. Last one, breathing in and exhaling. All right, let's go ahead and come to a seat. And this time I want you to bring your soles of your feet together. And on your inhale, reach up. And then as you exhale, you're going to twist to your right. Left hand comes to the outside of the thigh. Sit up nice and tall. Use those back fingertips, a back arm to help you. Keep the gaze over your shoulder if you can. Back up, breathe in to center and switch sides. And unwind. And before we come into our backs, I want you to come into plank pose. So your plank can be up on your toes or it can be down on your knees. Same resistance, same work, doesn't matter, it's up to you. And you're gonna hold here. And breathe. 2 more, inhale. Exhale. Last one. This time you're gonna lower down. You can drop your knees first if you want, but you're gonna come all the way down to the mat. We're gonna come into Sphinx pose. So your forearms are gonna come forward. Elbows and hands are in alignment. From here, think about elongating your spine by keeping your neck straight. So you're not dipping it, you're not lifting it. It is in alignment and extension of the rest of your spine. Pressing through your hip bones, the tops of your legs and feet, and through your hands and forearms. One more breath. Exhale, go ahead and release. And we're going to end today's practice in child's pose. You can grab a pillow or a bolster and place it in front of you and come into more of a supported child's pose by knees wide, taking your chest and head and relaxing on it. Or if you don't have something available, just come into regular child's pose. Your knees can be wide, your toes can be towards one another, or your knees can be together and your toes can touch. Relax your arms down by your side. Just release and breathe. Melt into the earth, to the mat, into the pillow. Feel completely supported. Thank your body and your mind for bringing you here, supporting you, and providing the strength and time to choose you. You're welcome to stay here for as long as you want to. Otherwise, you're going to slowly press yourself up, come to a comfortable seat, hands together at your heart. The light in me honors the light inside of you. May you go in peace, be peace, and bring peace. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. Have an amazing day. Namaste.